We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 14. Billy Burns.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
Line drive to center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. One out.
Second spot tonight.
With Merrifield next to hit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The short hit hard. Throw in time at first for route number 2. In is Jorge Soler. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Soler.
And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. Turner's got it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Now in the box, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder Chris Taylor.
In there, no balls and a strike. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Jock Peterson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way. Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now to the plate, number 35. He stands in for the first time in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jose Abreu.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. To his left, Seager throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Third baseman.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Orlando going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull in there with a one-out double. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove it one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. Here's Jock Peterson now.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Orlando is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This one's down to third. And the Royals are in the hit column. Stepping into the box, Alcides Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And the changeup is way low that time. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Utley for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses, ball one.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Merrifield.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Utley onto the grass. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready
Right
for
fielder,
another shot, Jorge Soler. 2
Soler.
on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Over to first, Ryu. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay throw. Now batting, Jose Abreu.
Designated hitter. Jose
Has a look, now the
Abreu.
pitch. Change up, little bit inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he misses with it for ball 4.
batting,
So the bases will be
fielder,
loaded now with 2 away.
Orlando.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there now as he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. He'll get us
Leading off
going
for the
in the
Dodgers.
home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
And he
Yasiel
swings through a fastball and
Puig.
doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Moustakas. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Standing in, number 35. He flew out in his last at bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kansas City, the catcher, number 13, Salvador
Up and
Perez.
away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here now is Chesler. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 2-0 now.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Alcides Escobar is on deck, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready now,
Shortstop.
Alcides Escobar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got two on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Mike.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I said, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in once
Center
again,
fielder.
Billy Burns.
Billy
1
Burns.
for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
2-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Whit Merrifield
Now
next to hit. A
Second
hit in
baseman.
2 tries so
Whit
far.
Merrifield.
From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count, here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop.
Chopped
Corey
weakly to the
Seager.
right, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Soler. And it's a foul ball. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder,
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Burns ranging back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Hit down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So striding in, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. Couple of singles to Ross Stripling.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 68, Ross Stripling.
Lucas Duda will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Line towards center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2, and he's safe. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and no one will get this one. Two and 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Your
Rich
attention,
Hill
please.
trots in from the
Now pitching
bullpen.
for the Dodgers, number 44, Rich Hill.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after in now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things
Leading
off
off
here
for
in
the
this
Dodgers.
one-run contest.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler is there. Looks it into his glove and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 35. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Orlando is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That misses 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The batter, number 15.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A tag, and he is out at third. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 2. In is Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Soler.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And from deep in the hole, he got him. Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. To first. Duda's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Ready for another chance. Jose Abreu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Paulo Orlando is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here comes the tying run home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 6-6 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Peterson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Looking to minimize the damage here. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On to first, and this will remain a tie. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Eric Stout gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Eric Stout.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando's under it, 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center. Striding into the box, Billy Burns. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Billy Burns.
Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pedro Baez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Puig is there, and he has it for the out.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Alex Gordon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
Pitch is popped up. Calling for it, Turner. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
On the move is Puig. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, number 35. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
First baseman, number 35.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Now batting, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Paulo Orlando.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. The relay. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The catcher,
now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worse.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's Lucas Duda now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a ball 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2. And 1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Alcides Escobar.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 4 with Adam Liberatore. Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This change for
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Dribbled to the right side.
Alex Gordon.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. In is the second baseman Chase Utley. He comes into this at bat over Kike Hernandez. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Kelvin Herrera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Herrera.
Andrew Toles will come on as a pinch. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man, I'm bringing it at you. That was the upper 90s fastball back-to-back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Taylor goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding in, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 14.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
In the second spot,
with Merrifield next to hit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Salvador Perez.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Quinn. 2 down. So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there.
Batting 7th, first baseman number 21.
He's set. Here it comes. Lucas Duda is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can hit.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's safe. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trumbo has a read on it. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Burns on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Manny Machado now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Davis now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Popped up. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Center fielder number 14.
Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is foul right side.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in to try it again. Matt Olson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfect. So digging in now, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Pedro Alvarez.
Hit hard but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Pitch on the way. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoen.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Left fielder.
Now batting, Mark Trumbo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Digging in, Pablo De La Cruz.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The catcher, number 13.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The third base
Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. A base hit in his first trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trumbo on the run. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and Moustakas will chug his way around to third. He's in with 3 bases.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A man at third with 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Lucas Duda now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Duda.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go. As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Quinn. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping up now, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. From his seat. Crow gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adam Jones
starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in. Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting 9th, catcher.
Number 29 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Into the box now. Tony Gwynn. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now.
Number 13.
Kennedy pauses. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. Here's Chris Davis now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Olsen ranging back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here in two men.
Number 6.
So stepping in, Jonathan Schoop, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with two away.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Trumbo on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up double number 2 on the year. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
The batter number 15,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone.
The throw will go to third. Throw won't get him. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Quinn is over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there. Ready now, Matt Olson. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So striding in, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Left fielder.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping in, Pablo De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pablo De La Cruz.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that's through into left, a base hit. Trumbull rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. Tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Now at the plate, number 29. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Tony Gwynn.
First pitch on its way. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And that misses 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador
lifted into
Perez.
center field. Gwynn is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The
third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Lucas Duda now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes. Whoa, he tried to get a little.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making me think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Gordon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now.
And the throw is in time to get him. Ready for another shot now. Tony Gwynn. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Tony Gwynn.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit to short. Machado has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter number
Digging
15,
in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ball two now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Jones. He makes the catch. What a... In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Pedro Alvarez.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
For the Orioles, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Rumbo.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gwynn racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Line to the right side. Jones is there to put it away for out number 1. trying to pick things up where we left off. Lucas Duda. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Cheslor Cuthbert will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar.
Shortstop.
He singled his last time up. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it. Digging in once again, Pablo De La Cruz. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Pablo De La Cruz.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. In the air now out to left field. Gordon is there. 1 away. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Ready once again, number 29. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready now, Tony Gwynn. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that will conclude matters here in the. So digging in now, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He was a ground out victim last time up. Soft liner towards first. And he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Jorge Soler will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit. Benny Owen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jones going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. We'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
Manny Machado.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Machado now on 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Davis. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw. Danny Valencia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he takes a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. Tim Beckham will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Smith enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable Kobe Rasmus. Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 run, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing it.
And that's in there. Base hit. Rasmus is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-2 game. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Tim Hill comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
The 2-0 on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. So striding in,
Royals,
Salvador Perez.
Catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle end. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. So coming to the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 0-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after Darren O'Day comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Darren O'Day. This change for the Orioles. Now playing third base.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Now playing first base.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Number 14, Billy Burns.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-2 count, and the pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a time. Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Weak grounder back to the mound. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. At the plate, Adam Jones. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Striding in, number 29. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fouled back. 0-1, here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about this selection. This cycle is about equivalent to a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's something we're only lucky enough to see a couple of times a year, if that. So that was awesome to witness.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 10 runs, 19 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ian Kennedy. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.